Howdy doody everybody, my name is KevGuuey and welcome back to Breath of the Waifu Genshin Impact. So we are doing the last mission day. I hope it's the last mission day, I'm not sure, but yeah. It's the last one. So I wanted to show you guys what it's about, because I'm actually not sure what the ending's going to be, and I hope it's good. And I hope the second part is active today as well, because I do not know. Whoa, that was weird. Alright, so there's a lot of water, that's good. Yes, perfect. Ah, almost drowned. Even she was breathing hard. She's like, oh no. Oh, damn. Don't worry about that. No. Don't. Oh well. Come back. Yes. Oh, frog. Up there. No. Ow, I hate that move. Whew. Oh, hi. Oh, okay, thank you, water. You saved me from drowning. What is that? Oh, that. Okie dokie. So, I had to fix my mic, so it may or may not sound different. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. So, it's gonna hope for the best recording this. Or, hold on. I just realized that was a... Okay, well, that didn't... I can't tell? Okay. Oh, there we go. Perfect. I couldn't see the marker at all. Might as well grab these, you know? What the heck was that? Oh, you. Get over here. Get closer. Okay, at least that duck is safe, because okay, so I need to go over there where there's a bunch of them over there. Well, let me get this duck before it, goes away. Please? Okay. Just gotta ask it nicely, right? And then it'll finally appear. Can I go that far? Sure, yep. Nope. Okay, whatever. That's what. I don't want to fight any of you guys. I just want to do this mission. Please go away. Oh, come on. That went through it? Okay. Oh.
Fast flow.
I just need a heal. Alright, 73%. I don't know how. I think I need like 3 more? 3 more, maybe? 3. Wah. Go away. Oh no. Please stop. Just stop bothering me. I just want to do this mission, please. Okay, 2 more. Should be 2 more. And where are the other ones? Oh yes, thank you, boar. Came out of nowhere. Or, just come and fight me. Oh, frog came out of nowhere too.
Life goes on.
Complete the Rodea's Raid Challenge once. Please return to single player mode to continue quest once. I don't know what it said. Once done. Oh, sweet. Alright. Now we can actually go here and actually do this mission. So I actually didn't have to come here to fight this thing at all every day? Oh. Okay, well I was not smart. As I, you know, am not. I'm always the dum-dum of the dum-dums. And we're gonna do another co-op. And let me use Rosaria because she has the she has water resistance for this challenge. I need to eat stuff before I go in there because I either join in during the middle of a fight or before it. So I'd rather not die when I get right in. So, oh, I guess I'll use this. Wait, what's this one then? Oh, the same thing. Oh, that's different. I will do a co-op. Yes. Oh my gosh, there's something in my eye. It feels like something is in my eye every day. It feels horrible. Don't you get that feeling? Like, you know, like something is, like the eyelash is in your eyeball kind of feeling. What the? Why am I always joining? Why am I always... Okay. The one thing I'm always confused about is why am I always joining a game with Spanish speaking people? Like, I don't speak Spanish. But like most of the games I join are people that speak Spanish or Portuguese. I'm sorry if it's hard for me to tell the difference. I'm sorry. But actually I think that is Portuguese because the words, the spelling of the words are not what I remember for Spanish. Because I did take Spanish for I wanted to take it middle school, 3 years, and then 2 years in high school. But yeah, I've never seen those that type of spelling, so I'm gonna assume it's Portuguese. So I'm sorry if I offended anyone who I said was Spanish. But anyways, regardless, I'm always sent to a server or a game where the other person is speaking another language and it's not English. Now, I don't know why. I don't know why MiHoYo sends me there. I can't understand anyone. But you know, it's fine, I think. I don't know. Maybe. Ow! Stop it! Why am I the one getting hurt? Ow! Stop it! Okay, are you gonna do that weird thing? Oh yeah, I'm gonna get. Yep. Oh, it went up without me? Are you serious? Hello, game? Okay, at least this is level 70 because you know what level is the adventure? Oh, 43. Okay, that's why. Oh, no one died. Usually someone always dies.
Stabilize. As you wish, main for life.
What a nuisance.
You're right.
Contamination will be washed away.
I'm going in. Yeah. Shiver. Yeah. Let's light it up. Judgment.
Are we doing damage? Did we do it? No. What? Close?
Punishment.
Oh, why is it me? It didn't even target me. You guys did not see a target, did you? No, no target at all.
You can't run. Let's light it up.
I will have order.
Dealt the decisive blow. Yes, perfect. That's what I want. The decisive blow. I'm leaving. Do I have to return single player to? Alright, I'm going back to single player. Bye bye. Thank you, team. Alright, so here's the thing. And no, this is not just gonna be one episode. Anyways, regardless, here's the thing. Is it Oh, talk to Endora. Wait, hold on. Before I continue, we gotta read. Alright, love that is our destiny. Wait, hold on. That's not it. Every day a child takes a stumbling step forward. Every day a stream flows into the sea. Love that is our destiny, but I still have a whole world left to see. You can't just rhyme C with C, alright? Who am I to judge? I'm not Dr. Seuss. Alright, so I don't know if this was... I don't know if these things expire, first of all. It doesn't say it does. And the reason I kept it is because... Why does it keep showing me this? Every day, it's like, well, you should go here. Alright, where's Endora? Endora? Oh, here we go. I've reached an understanding with Rodea. Okay, that's good. She is the most renowned of us Lockfolk scouts, and also the strongest. Well, I mean, she kind of beats me up all the time, but she fled Fontaine. Man, that guy is everywhere. Harboring a longing for the previous Hydro Archon. I can no longer return to Fontaine myself. So let me tell you everything. We Lockfolk once spread far and wide to rivers, streams, and ponds all over the continent, and we largely served as Fontaine spies. Oh, okay. I mean, spies? What's the Hydro Archon planning? I mean, it does make sense. Bioshock, Fontaine, in the ocean, always in the ocean. Was stuck in the ocean, I think. Yeah, makes sense. I approve. The previous Archon had no plan to speak of. She merely wished to connect everyone in the world in much the same way as all water is connected. But with her passing, many of us have cut off ties with Fontaine. Like Rodea, the strongest of our number, they did not recognize the new Hydro Archon and desired only to keep the dreams of yesteryear alive. Oh, they don't let go of the past. Well, PTSD. All Rodea wants is a small haven of tranquil waters. But she sensed my presence and believed me to be an assassin from Fontaine, and so she stretched forth her enmity, which turned the water bitter in order to slay me. Oh, that's great, thanks. But you were so small and weak when we first met. Did she really have to put in that much effort? Yes, she did, apparently. The dominant mind of the Lockfolk can be very easily shattered if we come into contact with another smaller but wicked mind. Wow, that sucks. Okay. Easily shattered. Alright. Alright, the water Archon, super powerful. Oh no! A smaller wicked mind. Oh no, the wickedness of a child. Oh, shattered. Shattered the dominant mind. Wow, okay. I don't know if I put my faith in the Rodea anymore. I admired Rodea a great deal, and so I piggybacked off a Hydro Slime and left Fontaine, jumping from water bodies to water bodies until I finally ended up here. I doubt that any other Lockfolk would have shared my level of determination, unless, of course, they were an assassin on a mission. Thanks. When you put it like that, it makes you sound pretty awesome. So you can't beat Paimon, who's piggybacking on KevGuuey's journey all over the 7 nations and doing just fine so far. Oh, come off it, Paimon, you're emergency food. I've explained everything to her. The bitterness in the water should dissipate soon. She even asked if I wanted to join together with the waters of, Qingsi. Qingsi? Right? So are you here to say goodbye? I still have one message to deliver. Please accompany to Springvale once more. Hooray! All the missions in one place. Speak to Old Finch in Springvale. Who dat? I don't know who that is. The reason I did not spend any of the what was I gonna say? Any of the water tiers, because I don't know if having all of them will give me something special and awesome. Who knows? Hello. Finch. Oh, you scared me. We walked up to you. We didn't... What? Amon's not surprised that you're surprised. Endura learns lightning quick after all. Yeah, a week. That's too long. No, it's just that the way you called my name, it sounded just like her. Oh. With each small step a child takes, the journey through the world it makes. Drops of knowledge this creates, each one the child assimilates. Day by day a child will age, drop by drop a life is made. I know this poem. Oh, see? Our lives and yours are very different. As such, we may never understand each other even for so long as we may live. But our lives are also the same. We all flow towards the ocean, experiencing new things and encountering new opportunities along the way. Thus she says this. When the stars in the night sky have all gone out, and all streams and dreams have mingled in the same great ocean, then we will meet again. That was not a great rhyme. I see. Life flows on, so please begin to move again. Do not stand still. Wait, this guy's been standing in the same spot for how long? Aha, that's her, alright. Still treating me like a kid, I see. Alright, then I'd like a quiet moment to myself if you would. And then he vanishes. Well, KevGuuey, yes, we should head back and report to Connor too. Who? Who? Go to Dawn Wandering and speak to Connor. Life flows on. Yes, Old Finch. Yes, Old Finch. You are old. Alright. Yeah, I don't need to collect anything anymore because I finished the battle pass. And that means I don't need to do anything except the daily missions. That's about it. Well... Aw. So this was the guy that gave us the mission first? I don't remember. Hello? Hold on. Anything new? But after having helped Endura for this period of time, you're already ready to cut to the heart of this problem. We're gonna cut off someone's heart! Oh no. Oh, you're here! Why did you make a sudden surprise movement? I'm guessing that since it was you on the case, everything's been resolved and that's the end of it? Naturally. There were some twists and turns. Naturally. Yeah. No, there were twists and turns. It was twisty and turny. The bitter water should be back to normal in a couple of days. I mean, I don't know what the water's different. I mean, are you drinking from the ocean? Because if it's the ocean you're drinking out of, you're gonna die of dehydration. I see. It makes sense. Even if you've remove the cause of the problem, it will still take some time for the water to cleanse itself. Pretty much forever, because that boss is always there. Not Rodea, the other boss, who's just literally sitting next to her. Well, I suppose I should inform the Adventures Guild that this case has been closed. Oh. Talk to Endura. Why do I have to keep moving everywhere? It's not like Endura, like, goes everywhere. Why are you here all of a sudden? Wait. There are mushrooms. That's not mushroom, that's the eggs. Let's take the eggs. And this mushroom I just found. Can I zoom in? No. Okay. Our kind expresses love by merging water bodies together. This way, many minds can coexist without division. So a hive mind. But if it can be shattered easily by a smaller wicked mind, that means it's going to be a chain reaction and everything will be evil. That's not good. But understanding other life forms in this world is not quite so simple. So we observe, study, imitate, and manifest in the form of animals. You could also say that their forms have become a part of us. So why don't you transform to humans, or, you know, people, or, you know, bipedal, speaking creatures? I don't know. That would make everything so much easier, and so we don't have to destroy, you know, the water creatures every time. Seems like watching the river flow away has caused some deep thoughts to well up in Endora, huh? Yes. One thing I don't like is that the grass. There's a reset pattern. Like, there's a pattern that goes back and forth, but when it gets to the end of the cycle, it resets back to the beginning of it, so it like snaps back, which is not great. I've never considered how I should live my life after this point. I always assumed that I would merge with Rodea and that this would be good and right. Well, I mean, we'll keep beating her up. I'm not sure if you want to, you know, join her. But Rodea seems unhappy. She too understands that she is only waiting for pure waters to become corrupted. So, is that why you refused her? She didn't refuse her yet. She didn't say anything. She didn't refuse her yet. So, what's your choice? Is that why you refused her? I guess. Neither Rodea nor the one who dwells in the Springvale wanted me to follow their paths. Oh. But surely they must have hated their lives in Fontaine still more. Oh, that sucks. You guys are fascinating. Paimon's not sure what to say in this situation, but it's probably best to live in a way that makes you happy. I decided to embark on a path that no others before me have. Journeying with you has been a joyful experience, and I wish for all my future days to be just as joyful. I wish to travel with you. Before this tiny stream of life flows into the ocean, I wish to see everything from the flowers that bloom on its banks to the clouds that sit on the horizon. Want to switch with Paimon? Hey! Wait a minute, KevGuuey. Does this mean that the position of transcontinental travel companion is no longer a Paimon-only privilege? Yep. You are correct. Bye-bye, Paimon. Ooh, let's read it. Just a curious lockfolk who only wishes to see the world. Might actually get along very well with Mini CLE, Dayflower, but please do not meld them together. Thank you. Oh. I wish you were pink, but I like you for who you are. Alright, let's make some wishes, because we got some wishing to make. Oh, we don't have any. Yeah. Oh, I was like, whoa, Rosaria. Oh, it's not. Alright. Boom. Oh, oh no, we're 80 away. That's not close. Alright, here we go. We don't have any? Oh. Yeah, I don't want this. I almost pressed it by accident. Oh. Come on. Purple? No. Purple. Orange. Oh, dang it. Oh, well. All right. And that will be the transition, or the end of this event. I was gonna say episodes. No, it's not the end of the episode. No, it's not. That's a very short episode, and I do not want that. I wanna zoom in on. Nope. Nope. Ooh, it's really cool. All right. All right. Well, transition time, and hopefully the mic issue is actually all right, and I'll have to check it out after this, just a double, triple, quadruple check, because I don't I hate audio fixing. So we have a few days left of the time remaining, and then there will be an event. But before that, I want to get as many Rosarias as we can, because I don't know when she'll be back. I really don't. So let's go buy them. Boom. Oh, and if you guys noticed that the buttons are different in their PlayStation buttons, because my PS3 controller broke. So I had to use my PS4 controller, and then they switched the buttons around. So yeah. Anyways, let's just go and get our wishes, because I don't know when the time remaining thing is, because it's not clear if it's actual time remaining when sometimes they close it earlier. So yeah. Ooh. Oh, that's not great. Alright, that one's not good. Oh, no. Alright. And... oh. I had a feeling it was gonna be purple. Oh man. We got 2 more wishes, guys. Oh no. That's the one. Oh man. Alright. And also we got her friendship to max level. No, I don't want to level up. How do I? L3. Ooh.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
I don't know. Probably never. Wait. We do have some left, so we have 133. We just need 3 more. 30 more. Oh. 20. And we need a 10. Sweet. And that was it. Alright, we can buy one more, guys. One more. Nope, not that one. Buy one more. Sweet. Alright. Oh, it's not purple. Alright. Well, next episode, or not in the transition issue, it most likely may or may not be the event, but whatever. It's it's all in the same episode, so yeah, it's probably gonna be more wishing, but last few wishes at least before it goes away. Alrighty. The transition time. So I am starting the recording here from the transition
Faster?
because
Okay, faster.
apparently I just started some random a random cutscene. And I hope that it didn't save, because I just already had 4 super fast. Yeah, sure, let's play the Blu-ray. Oh, I didn't mean to. Oh well. It'll be done. Alright. Not yet. Let me switch. Oops, I don't know if you guys heard that, but let me switch out of my team to this one to get my friendship points up. Chevy Timbers, because I'm a pirate. That's what pirates do. Oh. Renounce my naughtiness.
Tell me.
What? Up. Oh, okay. Sure.
Bet you can't keep.
Okie dokie, cool.
Add.
I will, Oh, so there's a new update, by the way, so I think that might be why there's some weird, optimization issues. Alright, so I don't want to accidentally cause another thingy boober, so I'm just gonna go back here. And apparently it's cheaper now. No, we're not gonna match, we're gonna start. Alright. So yeah, there are 2 new world.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option.
But why would I surrender? I'm the one who decided to join in this thingy boober. Alright. Let's here, let's put this in, and oh, I forgot to put the water one in. Whatever.
I promise I'll be gentle. Poor timing. Going already?
Yeah, so there's new wishing now. So, I mean, so we'll see what the new wish is about. And new characters, apparently. Oh.
Everyone has their limits.
Oh no. Hold on, don't hit me. I need to heal first. Hold on, don't hit me. Which one gives me healing? Sure.
Go as one.
Passable effort. Passable effort.
Good. Name the electricity mode.
Some progress. Not bad. You've got it.
There we go, perfect. So what I need is electricity mode so I can utilize the resistance.
My turn.
Boy fake. Help. See? How come I don't get electricity for shield for him?
praiseworthy. I too shall use all of mine. So, don't you dare disappoint me. Foul legacy, the devouring deep!
I really want to have this transformation for Tartaglia. That'd be nice to have, right? Yeah.
I swear by my sword.
Oh, I was really hoping he wouldn't move. Whatever.
Go as planned. Go as planned.
One more hit. Thank goodness.
I'll race you there.
Yay, only 30. Alright, so we're gonna go to that place where the cutscene just happened. I hope it didn't save it, because all that foring doesn't usually save the thing, so I'm hoping it didn't. Alright. Cool. Oh. Wait, what? Teapot. Oh, is that thing I accidentally started? Hold on. And there's a new place to go to, so... That was the person I accidentally started. Oh. Alright, well. Maybe, we'll see if it actually, starts this time. And also, you can chop trees now, or you could like start chopping up trees, but you won't. But you get wood for some reason. I don't know why, but sure. Oh, good. Thank goodness.
Ah, children, come, come. You've arrived at just the right moment. I've been looking for you.
I'm so glad that there's voiceover for this, whatever this quest is. It's World Quest, so yeah.
Oh, what is it, Granny? Need any help?
Oh, no. You've done so much for Liyue Harbor already. I could hardly ask for more. In fact, my old friends and I have been putting our heads together to think of what sort of gift we might give you in return.
A gift? For Paimon?
You're too kind.
Oh, child, you are so very modest. Uncommonly so, even. But you mustn't decline this gift. I simply won't allow it.
Oh.
When you traversed my old teapot in search of the cleansing bell, I heard your little friend mention that you often camp out in the wilds. That simply won't do, especially since I imagine you still have a very long journey ahead of you.
Oh, goody.
Fortunately, I have not yet grown so old as to see my subspace creation abilities atrophy.
What subspace creation?
Oh, did my friends never mention that to you? Well then, it is a blessing we old folks once received from Rex Lapis, part of our illumination, if you will. I will not go into too much detail, but subspace creation is the ability to create a small, autonomous pocket world. The teapot that you entered previously was a little trinket created using that ability.
A trinket, you say?
So, in the eyes of an adeptus, creating a magic teapot world is just child's play, huh?
Oh, indeed, the teapot is nothing to boast of. One such as myself must depart from this realm to create a world of one's own. Rex Lapis, on the other hand, moved mountains and seas. That is what one might call an exercise of true power. But that's enough nostalgia for now. The gift that I have prepared for you just requires a few final materials to add the finishing touch.
I can help you look for them.
That's right! Finding stuff's what we're good at, after all.
Oh, settle down now, children. There's no need for you to go running hither and thither. I have already found a fleet-footed youngster to prepare what I need. What's more, I doubt that you would know how to find the materials I am searching for. Some of them are very rare indeed these days.
And what are those, if I might ask?
Well, for starters, I require some shimmer soil from the banks of Teyvat Marsh. Back in the day, it could only be found where the glazed lilies thrived most profusely. You would have to dig downward, following the roots of the glazed lilies, and if you were lucky enough, you just might find a small patch of shimmer soil there. But almost no one has been able to find shimmer soil in this manner since Teyvat Marsh came to be the way it is today. Even more difficult to find is smaragdus jadeite, which must be chiseled from the rock of the chasm. Or so it used to be. Ever since the Blackcliff Forge opened for business, they've slowly but surely stripped the mines all but completely bare of it. In any case, smaragdus jadeite is an adepti treasure, and the adeptal power within is not something that most humans can withstand. Extended contact with it is, in fact, harmful to humans. Goodness knows if that child will succeed in finding these items.
Who's this child?
Well, since you're an adeptus, Granny, the person you asked for help, they must be an adeptus too, right?
Yes. I suppose she does count as an adeptus.
She counts? How come there are so many adepti in Liyue Harbor? We seem to bump into them all the time. It feels like even when you go out to eat, you could be sitting next to an adeptus and never even know it.
Oh, maybe so. Who can say? A fair few of my old friends are rather fond of mundane mortal life, after all.
I'm back, Granny. Oh, I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to do the honors. This child here is YANFEI. She's the one helping run some errands for me. YANFEI, I believe you've already heard of the Traveler and her traveling companion.
Of course, who hasn't? Much has been written about you in the Millilith's records. You became one of Liyue's most wanted after the Millilith marked you as a suspect following the incident at the Rite of Dissension. After which, you fought off the Millilith at Julian Karst and made contact with the Fatui. Before finally defeating an ancient god together with Granny and her associates, and subsequently being cleared of any and all suspicion by the Chiseng. What a shame.
A shame?
A shame that we didn't meet sooner. If we had, well, I can't say that I would have been able to clear you of suspicion immediately, but it certainly would have been less, embarrassing for you. Allow me to introduce myself once more. I'm YANFEI, a legal advisor. Got a legal problem? You can come right to me. Oh, yes. Here's my business card. You'll find it has my contact details and office address. Keep it handy. If you have an urgent issue, just leave me a note at this address. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, I offer a very generous discount for first-time customers.
All right, Yanfei, all right. Let's get to the business at hand. I do not think these two are in any dire need of legal assistance at the moment. You'll have to excuse Yanfei. She's always been like this, ever the talkative one when it comes to her own affairs.
Are you really an Adeptus? Well, let's see. Look at her ears. Or her antlers. And she's a lawyer?
Paimon was gonna ask the same question. You seem really different from the ones we've met before.
An Adeptus? I guess. Kinda. My old man said he was one anyway. He mentioned that he once campaigned with Rex Lapis for a long old time, and then after that was all over, he went back and married my mom. They had me, and once I was all grown up, the two of them upped and left on a journey, leaving me with Granny here.
Oh. Okay, that's interesting. Okay.
Well, that's a bit casual for an Adeptus. Aren't you guys supposed to sign solemn contracts to protect Liyue Harbor and all that stuff? What do you mean he just went back to get married?
Well, my dad did say that he'd talked it through with Rex Lapis and that he was fine with it. Even contributed towards the wedding gift, apparently. Anyway, let's not dwell on that too much. So, Granny, I've gotten a hold of most of the stuff you asked for, except for Smaragdus Jadeite. I couldn't find any at all. The chasm's been sealed off, and there's just no way in. Couldn't secure any documentation either. Looks like the Ministry of Civil Affairs is serious about keeping it strictly locked down.
Is that so? But Smaragdus Jadeite is really rather essential. Yanfei, are you sure you can't find some other way? They have helped Liyue greatly, after all. It is only right that they are duly rewarded.
I know, Granny, you've told me 1,000 times already. Well, the chasm's definitely a no-go, but there's still a chance we can figure out some alternative means of procurement. Hold on a moment. Let me have a look.
Whoa, that's a really thick book. What kind of things do you write in there?
Commercial consultancy. Or Snezhnaya. Ah, found him. Krusel. A Snezhnayan merchant who once came to me with some legal queries on certain articles in the legal codices. If my memory serves, all of them had to do with rare ores. He mentioned that he was considering acquiring some Smaragdus Jadeite to make hairpins, and wanted to know if there were any legal ramifications that he should be aware of. Said he was planning to sell them in Snezhnaya. So, I guess I'll go look for him. With any luck, he'll have gotten his hands on some Smaragdus Jadeite, or might have an idea of where we can find some.
We'll come with you.
Oh, you want to join me? I suppose that's no problem, but it's best if you just stand by and watch. If you try to get involved, you'll only risk placing yourself in legal jeopardy.
Wow, an Adeptus imploring us to avoid incurring legal liability. Well, that's a first for sure. Best we be a little more careful than usual while we're with her.
Yeah, especially, you know, don't want to get into any legal problems and issues. You know, it's not a good thing to have. Hello.
Some people find Yanfei to be rather demanding. Do try to be gracious with her.
What? I like her. She's nice. She talks a lot. I like that. She's nice. Anyways. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Look at all those rewards, whatever it is. Hold on, we're gonna do some test run. She's one of them. Ooh. Let's just try him out. Dong Li. Yeah, he's fine. He's fun. I've seen some people have constellations where he can put up 2. They must have a lot for him then. He's fun though.
Crumble. Quake. Crumble.
Huh. Guess he doesn't destroy shields that fast, huh?
Order guide you.
Cool it. This moment will be frozen.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
Oh yeah, he does that, I forgot.
Rise.
Yeah, he's alright. Please exit. I want to try out the other people, and then we're going to continue these world quests. Because they actually have dialogue, and I like that. I really like that. Except the optimization's really weird now. I don't know what they did or changed. It's just not great anymore. Wait, I have you on my team. I just don't know what to... I don't really use you.
I'm a rock. Hey. Let's go, cool.
Freeze.
Come a little close.
What are you immune to?
You're in for a little shock.
I don't know how you're immune to electricity. I'm a little confused. I really don't know what you're immune to. I don't know how that works.
Come a little close. Try not to enjoy this.
Dodge this. Don't get frostbite.
Look at you, Bousfield.
Oh well.
You're in for a little shock.
It does have a huge range. I never realized before.
Come a little closer.
Freeze.
You're in for a little shock.
Oh, so sorry.
Special.
Surrender and I'll be gentle.
Do I have to let this go, or not? Just it's dead. Alright, never mind. Never mind. So I switched to patches today for my medication patches, and Yeah, I'm feeling the effects of it, kind of feeling tired. And last one. Did it just say innocence? Alright, I really don't want to. Ooh. That's her charge attack? That's kind of cool. Actually, what weapons does she use? Lost prayer to the sacred winds. Well, I don't got that, so.
Incinerate!
Ooh, fight!
Wrath of the flame!
Cool.
Motion to compel!
Is that holding it? I don't think it does anything. Ooh, I got 3 charges? Oh, I see now. So the charges is what... Ooh, that's kind of neat. I like her. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know what changed. Alright, let's claim. Wise innocence. Oh, gotcha. Oh yeah, I got a mail. Huh? To the stars once more? What's this? Guess I'll do that on my own. Okay, I got this thing. Voting screen. The scenes card upon price if okay, but the owner of the workshop would receive an announced order containing what's with the ship. Furnishings? Oh, cool.
Everything is negotiable, except over.
Huh. Let's do this one first.
Time.
We're gonna do both of them, by the way. Because I am not wasting your guys' time by doing one per episode or whatever people decide to do, so yeah. Hello? Wherever you are.
Hello, Mr. Crossell. How's business been?
Oh, good, very good. All thanks to your advice, Miss Yanfei. What brings you here today?
And also, this update came out super late, like near midnight late. So yeah.
You're too kind. I was simply doing my job. Now, I believe that the last time we met, you mentioned that you were looking to source some Smaragdus Jadeite to make hairpins. Have there been any further developments on this front?
Well, yes. As a matter of fact, in the end, I did acquire a small piece of Smaragdus Jadeite and had it fashioned into a pair of hairpins. Miss Yanfei, might I presume that you have an interest in the hairpins? I must apologize. I've already rented them out to a lady named Zhi Qiao. If you'd like to inspect them, you may have to wait quite some time.
Wait, isn't Smaragdus Jadeite really rare? Aren't you worried about the hairpins getting damaged or lost while they're being rented out?
No, I'm not worried in the slightest, because I signed a contract with Miss Zhi Qiao before renting them to her. The contract makes it quite clear that if she loses or damages the item in question, she must compensate me for its full original value. In return, I included a clause that guarantees the Smaragdus Jadeite is genuine, with a penalty of 10 times the item's value payable by me to Miss Zhi Qiao in the event that it is shown to be a fake.
No ambiguities there. And his voice, his speech is interesting. Fake.
Guaranteed genuine, with 10 times the value payable if this claim is shown to be false. Yes, these terms are very clear indeed.
Of course. This way, both the client and I have the assurance we need. To ensure fairness, each of us has retained an original copy of the contract.
In that case, might you know where Miss Chow lives? We'd like to pay her a visit and have a look at the hairpins.
Oh, of course. She wrote her address down when we signed our contract. Here, I'll mark it on your map for you.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Crossell. We'll be off now.
I've marked Miss Zhu Qiao's location on the map for you. Hopefully you won't have any trouble finding her.
Of course we won't. I don't know why this place is very laggy. But there's a new area that I want to check out. This place. Whoever this place is, this place. I really want to check it out. Wait, hold on. Where's this place again? Oh, never mind. If it's so... Wow, okay, never mind. Right there. Oh, she's over there and found her.
Oh, whatever shall I do?
Excuse me, are you Chow?
Yes, that's me. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do, Mr. Chow? We understand from Mr. Crossell that you recently rented a pair of hairpins from him. My associates and I are very interested in them. Would you mind letting us take a look at them?
The hairpins? I can't lend them to you right now. I've lost them. I don't know how it could have happened. I always kept them right by my side, and I hadn't even worn them yet. I spent so much money on them. If I have to pay their original value, there's no way I could come up with that amount of money on such short notice.
Why did you need them in the first place?
My family is in the ore business too, but business has been suffering ever since the chasm was sealed off. We now have a backlog of paid-up orders just sitting around, so we've been having to purchase some stock from other ore merchants to complete them. A big banquet is coming up in a few days, and several ore merchants I know of will be there. I need this opportunity to mingle and discuss prices. That's what the hairpins were for, to keep up appearances. I can't have them looking down on me. But now that I've lost the hairpins, what will I do?
Why does Paimon have a sudden strong sense of déjà vu?
Maybe because it's the part where we say we can help.
Would you really? I sent a commission to the Adventurers Guild, but I haven't heard anything back from them yet.
Hold on. Don't run off looking for the hairpins just yet. Mr. Chow, would you let me have a look at the rental contract you signed?
Huh? Well, I mean, sure, I have it right here. Here you are.
Let me see.
That's right! Yanfei said she's a legal advisor, didn't she? Maybe she can help Zhu somehow.
That would be a little unfair to Crosso.
True. Though surely there must be a win-win solution.
Right. I finished reading the contract. The terms are very clear, and they do indeed stipulate that you must pay Mr. Crossell the original value of the hairpins as compensation for the loss. Furthermore, the contract also expressly states that the amount of compensation must take current market prices into account. And given the rarity of Smaragdus Jadeite, I fear that the final amount of compensation may end up being significantly higher as a result.
Even higher? Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Zhu looks like she's about to faint.
However, all of this is assuming that it is indeed genuine Smaragdus Jadeite that was inlaid into the hairpins.
Did you really have to pause before saying that part? Anyway, the hairpins are lost, so how exactly would we be able to find out if the jadeite is genuine or not? Which whichever way you look at it, we've got to start by finding those hairpins.
Except that if we found the hairpins, there'd no longer be any need to check whether the jadeite is genuine, would there?
Seems right.
Please. Please, Don't trouble yourselves over this. The fact is, I lost the item and I should pay compensation per the contract.
It's such a huge sum of money, though.
However much it is, I will have to pay it. My family are merchants, after all. It's vital that we keep our word and respect our contracts. Now that it's come to this, I really shouldn't keep Crossell in the dark any longer. I'll go and inform him of the issue and then negotiate the amount of compensation.
Yes, legally speaking, it seems this is the most sensible course of action. But before that, I have some questions about the hairpins. So hold on a moment, Miss ShurkOfficial. When you first touched the hairpins, what did you feel?
What did I feel? Well, I remember that the gemstones set into the pins were perfectly smooth to the touch, like the finest quality jade. My family has seen much jade pass through its hands in the past, so I am quite certain of my judgment in this matter.
Smooth to the touch, finest quality jade.
Is something the matter?
No, it's nothing. I just need to re-examine a few things. Let's head over to Mr. Crossell's.
Hey, where'd she go? She just disappeared. She's a ghost. Yeah, something is up with this location. They say they changed something to make it not run smooth as Booter.
Ah, Miss YANFEI, you've returned. With Miss Zhiqiao in tow, too, I see. How are the hairpins? I trust you're quite satisfied with them?
About that.
Does that relate to the loss of the hairpins to Crossell?
You lost them? Are you serious? Do you have any idea how expensive they were?
I'm sorry. Truly I am. I'll pay the compensation as per our contract. Every last mora.
Mora? Do you have any idea what I had to go through to get my hands on that smaragdus jadeite? I just don't... Forget it. Talking won't bring them back. Since Miss YANFEI is here, I suppose we can just have her estimate the amount that needs to be paid.
No problem. But before I can give an official estimate, I'll need to do a little market research. Ah, yes, and if I may just confirm again, it was in fact genuine smaragdus jadeite inlaid into the hairpins, correct?
Of course! Genuine article guaranteed, or I pay back 10 times the value.
All right, understood. I'll conduct some market research, and once I'm back, I'll provide an official assessment of the sum owed by Miss ShurkOfficial in compensation. Please wait here, Mr. Crossell.
Thank you very much. How could she lose my hairpins? She'd better pay every last mora that they're worth.
Looks like I'll have to find some way to raise that money.
Please wait, Miss ShurkOfficial. I have something to discuss with you. It's not convenient to speak here, so let's find somewhere that we can sit and talk in more detail.
Okay.
How could she lose my hairpins? She'd better pay every last mora that they're worth.
So what was that huge blast of sunlight about? That was weird. And where did we go? Where did they go? Why did we go so far away? Wait, where are we going? Oh, I could just teleported. Oh, whatever. Just grab this stuff. Where'd they go? Oh. Here? Here. Oh, found it.
Miss YANFEI, what is this about? Are you here to tell me how much I owe?
No. What I wanted to talk about is, there is a chance that the ore inlaid on those hairpins may not be smaragdus jadeite after all.
Not smaragdus jadeite, really?
What do you mean? Are you implying that you already sneaked off and found them?
Obviously not. I'm no adventurer, let alone a member of the guild. I don't run thankless, time-consuming errands for a living. Let's just say I made some deductions. I don't know if Granny told you this, but Smaragdus jadeite is found deep underground and contains very concentrated elemental energy. If mere mortals come into contact with it, well, they'll be sick in the best case. And in the worst case, they could even experience a dramatic change of personality. It most certainly would not be smooth to the touch. Mr. Chow, did you at any time feel unwell while the hairpins were in your possession?
No, not at all. I felt perfectly fine the whole time. Not even the slightest bit unwell. I didn't feel anything special at all, in fact.
Now that is strange. I noticed earlier that there were elemental traces in Mr. Crossel's vicinity. If I've deduced correctly, he may still have the Smaragdus jadeite in his possession.
If that's the case, we should go confront him right now and expose his dirty scam right to his face!
Absolutely not. If we were to confront him now, there's no way he would admit to it. Eventually, he would find some argument to compel us to leave. And then, he'd throw the Smaragdus jadeite into the sea the moment we were gone. After that, he would simply insist that Mr. Chow pay up per the contract. He would lose nothing. Meanwhile, we would have to look under every stone in Liyue, hoping and praying that the hairpins do actually still exist somewhere in this world.
A very vivid description.
So vivid that Paimon thinks it might be experience talking.
Oh, it certainly is. I've seen my fair share of situations like this, and brute force methods are certainly one way of resolving them. Fortunately, I have far more elegant solutions at my disposal. I'll share them with you in due course.
Well then, since you're so experienced in dealing with problems like this, perhaps you could help me, Miss YANFEI.
Oh, that won't be a problem. But first, Mr. Chow, can I ask you to please sign this contract?
Huh? Does there have to be a contract for everything? Paimon can't even keep track.
Add one more for every time I hear the word contract.
It feels like Yanfei is even more concerned with them than a certain someone else we know.
These are my formal terms of engagement. Everything prior to now has just been pro bono advice. But for me to investigate any further, I require a written contract. Any work commissioned but not bound by a contract cannot be relied upon.
I understand. Then I will be glad to place this matter into your capable hands if you will take it, Miss YANFEI.
No problem. Just sign here, and I'll sign too. Okay. Now write your address here, and then sign on this page as well. And I'll also need your signatures on pages 5, 7, and on the very last page. Finally, if you could just use this ink pad to make a handprint over here.
This contract has so many pages. Paimon's all out of brain juice again.
You didn't even read the fine print, Paimon. Such an ordeal.
All right, that should do it. My fees are the same as always, and they're written in the contract. Have a look through and let me know if you have any questions.
I've had a read through. Everything checks out.
Well then, here's your copy of the contract. I will retain the other copy.
You read through the fine print, everything? Wow, she's a fast reader. Need me to do anything?
Not for now, no. Despite how intractable this problem might sound, it will actually be quite straightforward to resolve, once we've got some things squared away. I don't believe you have been part of an investigation like this before, in which case, hopefully this should be quite the experience.
Miss YANFEI, I have to ask, why are you helping me?
Because, as it happens, I'm currently trying to acquire some Smaragdus jadeite myself. I noticed strong traces of geo-energy around Mr. Crossel, so perhaps he has, in fact, secured some. Whether he actually made it into an item of jewelry or not is a separate matter, but either way, it's a lead. As long as we follow it, who knows? We might just be able to get our hands on some Smaragdus jadeite. Also, the idea of someone abusing the law to their advantage, I won't stand for it. But again, let's not dwell on this. Let's go to... where can we find someone who processes ore? Ah, I've got it! Let's pay a visit to Chateau, the boss of the Jade Mystery. He's a professional when it comes to working with stone and ore. If Mr. Crossell had his ore worked on at all, Chateau would undoubtedly have been his first choice.
Oh, so that dude right there. Where'd she go? She's a ghost. Knew it. I have a question for you. Hold on, what is this? Oh, this wasn't here before. Weird. Oh well. Wait, there's more? More? Up. Up. Huh? Huh? Okay.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
This is a longer episode than I thought it would be.
Why, hello there, honored customers. Welcome to... Oh! It's you, Miss Yanfei. Is something the matter? Surely not more spurious claims that my jade betting is rigged and no one can ever win? Oh, I swear on all that is sacred.
No, nothing of the sort. Has a Snezhnyan merchant named Crossell enlisted your ore processing services recently by any chance?
A Snezhnyan merchant named Crossell, you say? I do remember that. He brought me a piece of ore, claiming that it was Smaragdus jadeite. That was the first time I'd ever encountered it, so I had no way of telling if it was really Smaragdus jadeite or not. But if a customer insists, far be it from me to contradict them. He was quite generous with his money, too, so I didn't give it too much thought. I processed the ore as per his request.
Do you have any leftover debris from your work on it?
Why, yes. It was my first time encountering this ore, after all, so I kept a few loose shavings to study myself later. They're right over there, in fact.
Thank you, sir. We'll take a look at them.
Did you change personality? I don't want any of this.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Huh? If my eyes don't deceive me, the cross-sections and patterning suggest that these are Smaragdus nephrite shavings.
Smaragdus nephrite?
Yes. It's not particularly rare, nor is it especially valuable. It's used to make jewelry all the time. I've heard it said that Smaragdus nephrite is in fact the outer layer of Smaragdus jadeite, though no one's ever proven it.
A thin layer of separation, huh?
If you must see for yourself, try examining these shavings for traces of elemental energy. Smaragdus nephrite is an entirely ordinary ore, containing no elemental energy whatsoever.
Is that so? Well, we might as well give elemental sight a shot. So, did you find anything?
I didn't even press anything. Not a trace of elemental energy.
So they really are different. But wait, how come Jichao was able to tell what it was just by looking at the shards? That's pretty awesome.
There's nothing special to it. It just so happens that I've come across a great many of these in my time.
Why couldn't Shito tell them apart?
These two stones actually look very similar. Someone without a deep understanding of them would find it very difficult to tell them apart. There may be only a subtle difference for the casual viewer, but that translates to an astronomical difference in terms of the market price. And, I'm sure, a significant difference in the cost of having them carved into shape.
All right, let's focus up. We're going off on a tangent.
But never mind, Shurto. Why would Mr. Crossell...
Unusual actions have unusual reasons behind them. Let's take some of these shavings back to Chateau.
But why would we take it back to... Right there. Oh, okay. Well, let's read them first before we give it back. It's known that Yanfei and Zhiqiu have judged to be Smaragdus Nephrite. Destroy. Dang it.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Miss Yanfei, might I be so bold as to inquire,
If you could just confirm for me once more, sir. Mr. Crossell did indeed claim that the ore he brought to your store was in fact Smaragdus Jadeite, did he not?
Yes, that's right. I still have a record of the job with me, in fact. Here. It says quite clearly, 1 chunk Smaragdus Jadeite, uncut.
Then I have no further questions. But could I borrow the processing record and these stone shavings?
Of course. But might I ask why you need them?
Oh, I have my reasons. Ah, yes. Please sign here on this affidavit. This document shall serve as signed proof that these stone shavings originated from the, ore that Mr. Crossell brought to your store. Please read it carefully.
Yes, I see. Forgive me for asking again, Miss Yanfei, but might I know the nature of the incident on this occasion?
I wouldn't say there's been an incident, just a minor issue. Thank you, sir. I'll take these with me.
With this hard evidence to back us up, Crossell won't dare try to deny what he did.
On the contrary, this is far from sufficient to build a case. We need to find something a little more compelling. If you want to make jewelry, you need a professional jewelsmith. Let me think. Jewelry. Nope. Aha! Got it! Singxi. She often helps people to find a jewelsmith. Let's go pay her a visit.
Well, that was quick. How come you know so many people?
Because lots of people come to me for legal advice every day. As you know, Liyue Harbor is the city of contracts. And contracts, well, I should say laws, are very important to us. But the amendments made by the Tianquan to our laws are unnecessarily complicated. How can I put this? It just seems like they're hard to understand and impossible to finish. As such, legal advisors like myself provide quite the popular service indeed.
So you help them make sense of the law. But didn't you say that it's hard to understand and impossible to finish?
Yes, well, that's no obstacle because I've memorized all the legal codices.
You memorized them?
You sound surprised. Knowing the law inside out is a legal advisor's bread and butter, you know?
Is this how Adepti becomes so adept at everything?
Oh, this has nothing to do with being an Adeptus. I just like reading things.
Again, with that casual tone.
Well, that's that then. Let's go look for Singxi.
Okie dokie. Oh, hold on, let's read this. A written affidavit from the Jade Mystery.
What are you staring at?
Who just said that to me? I don't know what is wrong with the optimization after the update. What happened?
But we have some new items in.
Join the Adventurers Guild. You'll have a blast.
Oh, Miss Yanfei, it's you. Has something happened? Did the client from last time,
Have no further trouble from then on? Yes, of course. I'm just here to ask you a few questions. Has a merchant by the name of Crossell asked you to put him in contact with a jewelsmith recently?
Crossell? Yes, I remember him. He's a merchant from Snezhnaya, no? Yeah, he came to me with a chunk of something he called Smaragdus Jadeite. The design of the hairpins that he gave me was quite intricate, so it took me some work to find someone who was up to the job. Eventually, I found an older jewelsmith who made them exactly according to his specifications. This order was on hold for a very long time, and only completed quite recently, which is why I remember it so well.
Doesn't seem like there's any evidence to be found here.
Miss Singxi, I'd like for you to confirm for me once more. When Mr. Crossell commissioned you to find him a jewelsmith, did he or did he not assert that the material he presented to you that day was called Smaragdus Jadeite?
Yes, I'm sure of it. The hairpins were made using many expensive materials, and the asking price was quite high, so we had to put this transaction on record with the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Mr. Krosel wasn't very familiar with the necessary procedures, so I filed it on his behalf. I also kept a copy for my own records. See for yourself, the item is called Smaragdus Jadeite Twin Phoenix Pins. The inlaid gemstone is recorded as Smaragdus Jadeite. The document even has the official seal of the Ministry on it.
Thank you, Sinxi. Now, could you let me borrow this document?
Sure, it isn't serving much purpose here anyway. I take it then that there's been some more trouble?
Nothing you need to worry about, just a minor issue. I'll return your document as soon as I'm done with it. Thanks again!
Why is everyone's first reaction always to assume someone or something is in trouble?
Must be the nature of legal consultancy.
I believe we have almost all the evidence we need. We just need to make one last trip. Let's go to Boo Boo Pharmacy to speak with Dr. Baizhu.
Baizhu? Boo Boo Pharmacy?
The weirdo with the snake around his neck? What do you want to speak to him for?
Because only he can provide an authoritative statement confirming that Smaragdus Jadeite is harmful to the human body. Once we have this final piece of evidence in our hands, we can wrap this case up.
Jewelry's out of stock. Items in.
Oh. Okay. Oh. What do you have to offer? Oh.
The Adventurers Guild. You'll have a blast.
I need to figure out what is wrong with this game of it. Yeah. Right to the Boo Boo Pharmacy. What's wrong with this game? What happened? What happened to this game? Just I don't even know. Who are you? Oh wait, why are you here? You're never here.
I can't read what this says. Please, show me your prescription.
My, to what do I owe the pleasure? Though I'm afraid that if you're looking for our little Chi-Chi, she's out gathering herbs.
She's on my
and
team.
if it isn't Miss Yanfei as well, now that's an even rarer honor. What business brings you here, might I inquire? Some charlatans peddling ineffectual medicines again, no doubt?
No. I'm here this time to ask if you're familiar with Smaragdus Jadeite.
Smaragdus Jadeite? Why, yes, there is some information about it included in the 6th commentary on the 7 Mountain Treatises. The 7 Mountain Treatises states that this substance springs forth from stone marrow within the mountains and will bring disaster to any mere mortals who touch it.
Oh.
It is abundant in elemental energy, so if someone without a vision is in contact with it for a prolonged period, best case scenario, they fall ill. Worst case scenario, they'll suffer great changes in personality and their illness will only ever get worse. Anyway, I'm sure you didn't come all this way just to chit-chat. Knowing you, Yanfei, and given the specific nature of your question, I suppose that you're about to ask me to write an official affidavit attesting to the pharmaceutical peculiarities of Smaragdus Jadeite?
That is indeed the case. If you would be so kind, Dr. Baizhu.
No trouble at all. It's just a single document. Won't take me a moment. I would mention, though, that you are not the only one who's developed a curiosity for Smaragdus Jadeite recently. A Snezhnayan merchant came to ask me about it not long ago. But after I gave him my reply, his expression shifted to one of remarkable disappointment. I wonder, Miss Yanfei, if your pressing business might be related to this Snezhnayan merchant?
Ah, you needn't concern yourself about that, Dr. Baizhu. Thank you for penning us that document. I'll make sure to compensate you in due course.
You're too kind. Take care now.
That Baizhu guy is as weird as ever. Is it just
Please,
time,
show me
or
your
does
prescription.
it feel like he was fishing for something back there?
Dr. Baiju's always been like that. Well, we have the evidence we need. Let's go find Mr. Crossell.
Take care now, everyone.
Oh, okay. Bye-bye.
I can't read what this says.
Then why are you here? Why you have a prescription for something you don't understand or can't read? Then why did you get a prescription in the first place? Alright, that's the real question here. I don't know what I hope whatever. Oh, I don't know.
Miss Yanfei, have you finished your investigation? I trust you will now be in a position to assess the compensation due.
Yes, my investigation is indeed concluded. I can now provide a final figure for the amount payable.
Wonderful. Well then, please, could you do the honors, Miss Yanfei?
Of course. According to the stipulations of the contract, Mr. Crossell, you must pay Mr. Chow 10 times the original transaction price in Mora.
Sure. Wait, what? Me pay her? Surely there's been some kind of mistake, Miss Yanfei.
Not at all. According to my investigations and the material evidence that we've gathered, the substance claimed to be Smaragdus Jadeite that was inlaid within the Smaragdus Jadeite twin phoenix pins that you rented out to Mr. Chow was, in fact, Smaragdus Nephrite. Now, the contract states very clearly that 10 times the price shall be paid should the article not be genuine. Accordingly, you are liable for this sum, which is payable to Mr. Chow in Mora.
Material evidence? What material evidence? Why, Miss Yanfei, you cannot frame me like this. I spent a huge sum to obtain that Smaragdus Jadeite, and yet you claim that the ore inlaid on the hairpins is somehow fake? I demand to see your evidence.
Indeed. Only a testimony from an expert witness involved in the processing of the ore can serve as an authoritative assessment of whether it is genuine. Traveler, please produce the evidence in question.
Wait, in the processing of the ore? Well, the processing of the ore... Wait, expert witness involved in the processing of the ore... Well, I guess the Boo Boo Pharmacy is...
If we want to determine whether the ore is genuine, we need to start with evidence from the Jade Mystery. Clearly, you still have a few things to learn about this aspect of legal proceedings.
I figured, but I mean, what Mingxing jury?
If we want to determine whether the ore is genuine,
oh, okay, this one.
This is a processing record from the Jade Mystery, along with stone samples and an affidavit signed by the business owner, Chateau.
Seriously? Even the boss there couldn't differentiate between Smaragdus Jadeite and Smaragdus Nephrite. How does this prove anything? In any case, Smaragdus Nephrite is the outer layer of Smaragdus Jadeite. So I had him cut away the nephrite, he returned the valuable jadeite core to me, and some nephrite samples remain in the store. What am I missing exactly?
That's an unsubstantiated belief.
Well, your claim that my ore is fake is just as unsubstantiated. And we are here to talk about evidence, aren't we?
Ugh. Looks like our first piece of evidence didn't convince him at all. Seems like he came prepared. What should we do next?
That's what I went to the last
evidence,
piece.
Something legally binding. We have just the thing. Show him, Traveler.
Alright, Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Oh, come on. I meant the backup copy of the document from the Ministry of Civil Affairs. The one we got from Xingxi of Mingxing Jewelry.
Oh, the Jade Mystery.
Come on. I meant the backup copy of the
This document proves that my hairpins are the real deal, doesn't it? This is the Ministry's seal, after all. It shows that the ore inlaid on the pins is indeed Smaragdus Jadeite.
Our second piece of evidence didn't work either. And this guy's getting more belligerent by the second.
You know, you could be right. Perhaps the hairpins are the real deal after all.
Of course I'm right. All the evidence shown supports my story.
Well, hang on a moment now, because I do recall one final piece of evidence that we haven't revealed yet. Traveler, would you do the honors? This shall serve as decisive proof of our case.
What is this? Phoenix Rice? Not Rice. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney? Is this what it has become to? Is this what they're referencing? Is Phoenix Wright? This is it, isn't it? The Mingxing jewelry?
I'm referring to the affidavit signed by Dr. Baizhu of Boo Boo Pharmacy. Now, if you would be so kind as to bring it out, traveler.
Oh, this one.
I'm referring to the affidavit signed...
What's this?
Smaragdus jadeite springs forth from stone marrow within the mountains and will bring disaster to any mere mortals who touch it. Sustained contact with Smaragdus jadeite over a prolonged period will, in less serious cases, cause a mild malady, while in serious cases, the patient may suffer a dramatic change of personality and fall seriously ill. Mr. Crossell, were you aware of these peculiar properties of Smaragdus jadeite?
I had no idea.
No idea, you say? I'd guessed as much. But for you to have rented out such a dangerous item... I'm afraid that this falls outside the scope of my work, but within that of the Ministry of Civil Affairs. However, I'm sure that the Ministry will be relatively lenient considering that, as you say, you were ignorant of the danger you posed. Don't worry, Mr. Crossell. I will make sure that all the evidence presented here will be handed over to the Ministry. I trust that you'll give them your full cooperation in their investigations.
What? Wait! I knew.
Oh, so you knew? Oh, dear Mr. Crossell. But if you knew of Smaragdus jadeite's dangerous properties beforehand, why would you...
Huh? No, The hairpins aren't actually
inlaid with genuine Smaragdus jadeite? Is that what you were about to say? You do understand, Mr. Crossell, that this means that you will have to pay Ms. Zerchow 10 times the original price in Mora? Mr. Crossell, your answer, please. My client and I are waiting.
Objection.
She's seriously intimidating right now. It's like she's a different person.
Objection. Yeah, that's legal consultancy for you.
I admit it. I confess. The ore I had inlaid on those hairpins was Smaragdus nephrite. But I'm a victim in all of this too. I invested a great deal of time and money into acquiring that small amount of Smaragdus jadeite in the hopes of turning it into a piece of jewelry that would fetch a fine price. But after receiving it and carrying it around for a few days, I started to feel extreme discomfort. I couldn't sleep a wink or eat a single bite. I was in a constant state of agitation too. I went to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get myself checked out, only to discover that this sort of stone cannot be worn as jewelry. But how could I let all that money go to waste? That's why I had another pair of hairpins made from Smaragdus nephrite, which is almost indistinguishable from Smaragdus jadeite. I kept the real Smaragdus jadeite in a specially made box. I daren't touch it again. I was worried that someone would see through it, which is why I only dared to rent them out, not sell them. And then to top it all off, Zhiqiao lost the hairpins after I rented them out to her.
So why did you charge Zhiqiao such an extortionate rental price?
Exactly! If they weren't the real deal, why'd you make her pay so much?
I didn't want to either, but when I purchased that Smaragdus jadeite, some of my business partners found out. I knew they'd be watching closely to see how much I could make off it. If word got out that I sold a pair of fake hairpins, then my days in this line of business would be over.
All right, let's cut the appeals phase right there. I fail to see what bearing any of this has on your transaction with my client. According to the contract, you must pay Ms. Zerchow 10 times the original price in Mora, and that is final.
10 times?
Crossell looks like he could faint any second.
As for me, according to my contract with Ms. Zerchow, 20% of that sum will go to me.
20%? That's as much as I spent on that Smaragdus jadeite.
There's no need. It's fine. You don't have to pay me that much, Mora. Even if the Smaragdus jadeite on those hairpins was fake, I still bear responsibility for losing them. Legally or not, I think I owe some compensation for that.
Ms. Zhiqiao, you...
However, Mr. Crossell, since you have no use for that chunk of Smaragdus jadeite, why don't you give it to me instead? I'll consider us even.
What? But all right then. This cursed rock's brought me enough grief as it is.
Miss Yanfei, I'll turn the Smaragdus Jadeite over to you. I trust that it will suffice as remuneration?
Well, that's not quite how the rules say this should go. But whatever. It'll do.
Thanks so much for your help this time, Miss Yanfei. When you have the time, I'll be sure to visit and express my thanks more appropriately.
Oh, come on. No need to stand on ceremony. Now, if I may confirm this again, Mr. Chow, have you and Mr. Crossell come to an understanding?
Well, yes, I believe we have.
Well then, that's good. Mr. Crossell, it seems that my client has no further claims against you.
Is that so? That's good. That's good.
Actually, Mr. Crossell, I'd like to talk business for a second if I may. I could see from the hairpins you produce that you're very skilled in jewelry design. My family, on the other hand, works in the ore business, and we have a fair stock of fine ores. If we could join forces, your jewelry designs and our choice ores, I think we could do some fine business between us.
Let me think for a moment.
Well, that's that. And we've got the Smaragdus Jadeite that Granny wants too. All's well that ends well, eh?
Yes, though there were some twists and turns along the way.
Exactly. Usually when someone tells us they've lost something, we end up searching all over the place for it. But this time, you managed to solve the problem with just a big stack of documents. Even though the solution didn't involve actually finding the hairpins.
The right solution depends on your perspective on the problem. The objective of my client, Mr. Chow, was to reduce her liability to pay compensation. So, rather than looking high and low for some hairpins, proving that the rented item was nowhere near worth what the vendor had claimed it to be was the more efficient solution.
Can't say I've ever met an Adeptus like you before.
An Adeptus? Speaking of, you took part in that battle, didn't you? In which case, you would have heard what Granny said. Liyue Harbor is now a city ruled by humans. The title of Adeptus means precious little to me compared to my job as a legal advisor. In any case, don't you think that the Liyue Harbor of today needs legal consultancy far more than it needs adeptal powers?
Paimon can think of someone who would definitely disagree with your reasoning.
I think there's more than just reason involved here, Paimon.
Well, since we got what we came for, it's time to pay Granny a visit. I bet she's been on tenterhooks for a while now.
Yes, whatever that means, yes. The stone known as Smaragdus Jadeite. What will Madam Ping use it for? Destroy. Dang it. This was a longer, story episode than I thought it would be. Well, before we finish it, though, we gotta make some wishes. Let's see, shop. Just enough for 5. Alright, let's see if we can get her. Ooh. We did! Oh my gosh, look at that! We did! A well-known legal advisor. Active in Liyue Harbor. A brilliant young lady in whose veins runs the blood of an illuminated beast. Ooh. Okay, so let's see what she does. Heart attack damage bonus. Alright, so displays location of nearby resources unique to Liyue on the minimap. Okay. YANFEI consumes the scarlet seals by using a charged. Wait, okay. Charge attack deals a crit hit to opponent. She would deal additional instance of AoE pyro damage equal to 80% of her attack. Damage does charge attack damage. Wait, YANFEI's charge attack deals a crit hit. So, crit is good. Damage dealt. Grants YANFEI Scarlet Tea at fixed intervals. Okay. The charge attack is good. Huh. Cool. I will have to upgrade her a lot. I like her abilities. They're kind of fun. 728. Cool. Awesome. Let's see if we can get more. Nope. 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 Last one. Ooh. Oh. Oh well. At least we got her. Cool. Oh, we already got one for her. I wanted YANFEI though. Where is she? YANFEI? Oh, there she is. Let's to follow. And dressing room. Oh, well. Perfect. Sweet. I don't know what is wrong with the game right now. I will have to figure it out in the next episode. Or in between, actually.
Ah, you've returned. How did it go? Were you able to find the Smaragdus Jadeite?
We were, thanks to YANFEI.
Good, good. Then we have all the materials we need.
Well, if we're all set, Granny, I'll get going now. Got a ton of clients waiting for me back at the office.
Oh, you? All right, then. Go see to your business. Granny should be able to handle the rest.
I'm off then. Bye! Oh yes, Traveler. Make sure you don't lose the business card I gave you. I've been looking into the laws of other nations as well. If you should ever bump into any trouble with the law, come find me directly. Regulars get discounts too.
Come now, child. Are you leaving or are you not? If you have no wish to leave, perhaps you'd like to help me clean my teapot,
I'm leaving! I'm leaving!
That child. Goodness knows where she learned to be so rambunctious. Her father was hardly so riotous or fond of talking nonsense back in the day when he stood beside Rex Lapis.
A truly unique Adeptus. That's probably from the mother's side.
Indeed she is. Liyue has changed, and the Adepti must also learn to change. YANFEI might be overly garrulous, but she is also the most intimately acquainted with the city among us all. Liyue is not the same place I once knew.
Granny.
All right, then. Let us speak of this no more. Back on topic. I believe that I still owe you a little gift.
Oh, Paimon's so excited! How is it made?
And how long does it take?
It is but a single teapot. It shan't take long at all. Just wait here for a moment.
Madame Ping begins to construct the gift.
There we go. This Serenity pot is all yours now. Hold it firmly. If you were to drop it, oh goodness, who knows what might happen. Take these blueprints with you as well. You'll need them if you wish to make your teapot a little more lively inside.
Ooh, thanks, Granny. And I get it, Serenity. I get it.
Wait a minute, Granny. How exactly are we supposed to use this teapot?
Oh, You needn't worry about that. I've already arranged for a certain little helper to await you within this teapot. She will explain everything you need to know about it.
I need teapot unlocked. This miraculous teapot head there to continue the quest. Oh boy, a teapot to call your home. Oh. Well, I'm gonna end the episode here, everybody, and leave this on a cliffhanger because I need to fix the game or whatever is happening to it. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of YANFEI and YANFEI Little Teapot Short and Stout episode. Hi, what are you doing? You gotta get out of my ending, my closing.
Each day to the fullest. That is what life in Mondstadt is all about, isn't it?
Not you. Oh, freaking dude. Anyways, thank you everybody for watching. In the next episode, we would do this quest and then finish the other quest because I didn't realize how long this episode was going to take, and now it's like past midnight and it's very, very late. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you guys did, then please smash that like button, subscribe down below for more awesome videos, and don't forget to ring that little bell to get notifications of my uploads. Thank you everybody for watching this episode, and you guys will hear me in the next video. Goodbye!